Okay, so found myself in quite a predicament here. Got about 600 square feet of this tile, and we put a clear coat on it to make it nice and shiny, and once we had the grout cleaned, of course it made it look like a big fat sunburn. You see how nasty our floors are? Oh yeah. So I have the lovely pleasure of spending 100 hours trying to fix it. And let me tell you how I'm going to do that, because you can't really appreciate my effort unless you actually see this. So a couple things you're going to need. This really badass stuff right here will literally burn the tar off your skin, so be super, super careful. You're going to need a pan, a little scraper, a paintbrush, some tape. The tape is really to tape around the perimeter so you don't mess up your baseboards. And then this little guy right here, my best friend ever, is great for the grout marks and great overall. And I'll show you how I'm going to use this as well. And you're going to need a dustpan and some heavy-duty gloves. I mean, woo, lots of gloves. All right, so let me show you how I'm going to do this. First, I'm going to try to do this while I'm holding it. You've got to pour it over the tile, just like this. Just generously pour it on there. Then you've got to get your paintbrush and go over the tiles. This is so much fun. Not really. This is what I get to do on my Saturday. So generously, really get that on those tiles. And I mean just paint it on there, super thick. Super nasty, gooey stuff. It's like slime. All right, so you're gonna get this all over. Just keep going. Yep. And don't be stingy. You're gonna have to do it twice. And trust me, with the amount of effort that this takes to get this done, you don't wanna do it twice. So, one more big thing to note, you don't wanna get too far ahead of yourself. You wanna get probably about 9 tiles all nice and gooey. And I'll get 9 going and come back to you. Okay. So I did a few more than 9 because I'm a little bit of an overachiever. Most of you know me, it's probably about right. I did like 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 15 tiles. Because I know what I'm doing, I can get it done. So you want to leave this stuff on there for about 10 minutes, maybe a little less. But the longer you leave it on, the less work it's going to be, because you're going to have to, after you scrape it, you're going to have to scrub it. And you'll know when it's ready, when it starts turning this like little hazy color. You can see, isn't this just lovely hot mess? It's eating that clear coat right off the floor. Woo, super fun, I'm telling you. What a way to spend a Saturday. All right, I'm gonna come back to you in about 5 minutes and show you what this looks like. Okay, so we're back. We're gonna take this little guy right here, from Home Depot, a little $3 thing. And we are going to literally scrape this stuff off the floor. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, this is the easy part. So I get to scrape all this stuff right off the tile. Now you would think that that would be enough. Absolutely not. So I am going to scrape about 3 tiles real quick. And see, this wasn't left on long enough, and you can tell because it starts rolling on you. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get as much of this off as I can, because I'm gonna show you step 2. All right, so you can see how awesome this is. Okay, get around those baseboards. Super fun. Oh yeah. Oops, sorry. Ooh, and don't worry about the carpet, because for some reason it doesn't mess with the carpet, although we're getting new carpet next week. I really don't care. All right, so I just scraped 3 tiles. Look how nasty that is. Look at that. Ooh, it's like big snot. Okay, so I like to pick this up, throw it in the tray. Get the big stuff off the floor, because you certainly don't want that drying on the floor. So gross. So gross. Okay, it's just clear coat. Put That's what it looks like. Ugh, that's just 3 tiles, people. 3. All right, remember this fancy little thing here that I was telling you about? I was so excited. So now I get to get in between and scrub every single grout line for 600 square feet, might I add you. Every grout line. Super scrubby. Again, that's still the easy part. Well, gotta get in here. Okay, see when it starts drying? That's when you know you've got some progress there. Okay, so now you've got all this dry stuff. Now I get to the pleasure of scrubbing every last little bit of this off every tile. And I mean scrubbing. Look how nasty that is. So I have to keep scrubbing until there's no more dry, peely stuff that comes off. And believe it or not, this does not mess up the tile or scratch it, which you would think it would. So, yeah, and I'm sweating because I've been doing this for a little while now. So, there's one tile done. Then, remember this guy? This guy makes sure that you get it all off the tile at the end of the day. Okay. Yep. And scrape all the little stuff off. And there's one tile. I know you're so excited. I am too. I'm out of breath. I have 600 square feet of this stuff to do. I mean, all the way down there and down there, all the way around the back of me. Don't be too jealous. You, I'm sure, are having a much more exciting Saturday than me. So, have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.